What a phenomenal run of form you guys are on at the moment, but particularly you, the way you're driving, with a car that I understand you're still not 100% comfortable with. How at one do you feel in the car? How confident do you feel every time you go out on track? Because it's mesmerizing to watch.
I mean, it's been good lately. I think just the beginning of the year with the car being overweight quite a bit, I think it just didn't help the balance of the car. But with that coming down, it's been, the last few races especially, they've been really good to us. And it seems like now we understood how to perform at every single track. Of course, some a bit better than others, but in terms of points haul, it's been really good. But we also know that there's still a lot of races left where we need to score points as well.
The team played a blinder with strategy once again last weekend. Some negative comments, though, online in the interim between last race and this. How proud are you of the team, of the calls that they make, the job that Hannah is doing, particularly on that pit wall? Yeah,
I mean, it's a whole team effort and everyone needs to know their place. And I think also in terms of communication, it's important to make these kind of calls quickly. And of course, it's a lot about numbers, but also about feeling, which I find always is an important tool as well, because you need to feel and see what you need to do. It's not only looking at the screen, what the screen tells you to do. And I think we again showed that in Zandvoort that we made the right calls, even though sometimes it's a bit of a question mark, like is it going to work out or not? But luckily a lot of people had a lot of confidence in what they were doing, on the pit wall and also back at the factory. The communication is just really working well at the moment.
You said the car is working pretty well everywhere. This isn't traditionally a track that's been a Red Bull track, but do you feel you're going to have the pace this weekend, not just to take the win, but to be the car that everyone needs to beat?
I think the last few years we've never been quick on the straights, so then naturally when you come here, on some tracks you can get away with it by just trying to run a little bit lower downforce, but around here everyone runs low downforce, and then you cannot hide that anymore, that you are lacking pace on the straight. But this year it's been opposite. We've been really quick on the straight, and I hope that we can show that again this weekend.
It's your 1 year anniversary of signing for Williams.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So much has happened in that time, but how embedded in the team do you feel? Obviously, you now have the new contract, the stability to go forward. How much do you feel you've achieved, grown, matured within this team?
No, it feels good. I think firstly, obviously, from where I was a year ago, obviously things have gone really well. It feels like I've got much more, as you said, this stability, this feeling like I can, truthfully, it's weight off your shoulders. You can start focusing on the future with the team and really start thinking about the next steps forwards for the car and work on development on that side. And it's a nice thing because obviously, there's only 20 seats in Formula One, and to get one of them and to be secure for a little bit longer than just, you're waiting for that year-on-year deal, it feels good.
The race results when you've had the car have been great. Watching you fight through to those positions has been really, really enjoyable. Do you think this will be one of those races where you can fight?
I believe so. I don't want to, come in and say, we're going to be here, but on paper the track suits us. Obviously, we have a car that seems pretty slippery down the straights. If you look at Monza, it should hopefully go well. So let's see. The one thing I'd say is obviously everyone's adapting to Monza, so everyone's going to be quick down the straights, and maybe everyone comes towards us a little bit on that side of things. But I think we've got good experience of what we've got in our car, and looking forwards into the next few races, there's no secret that I would say Monza ticks the boxes a little bit more than the other circuits, so let's see.
Looking to next year, obviously you're coming back. Everyone's focused on Alpine and AlphaTauri and everywhere else. I'm not sure if anyone's asked you about who you'd like for your teammate next year. I'm not going to say the exact driver, but what type of driver do you think the team needs alongside you to build on the solid foundation that you've given them this year?
It's not something specific. I'm not looking for a thing. I would say more than anything, it's just it's open dialogue. It's making sure as a team that we need to speak about what we need to go faster. We're unfortunately, it's not nice to say, but we are the 10th quickest car, I believe, right now. And for us to improve, we need to accelerate the car. We need to accelerate the what's that called? Not evolution. What am I talking about?
Yeah,
the evolution.
Yeah, the evolution
the progression of the car,
yeah.
and And to do that, we just need to push the right people and communicate together and have the right feedback. But anyone could do that.
Esteban, you always seem so happy.
I'm always happy.
I know, but
I'm here, so I'm happy.
It was another great race. It was another good weekend in the end for the team. Double point score at Zandvoort. How happy were you with the way in which the weekend panned out?
Yeah, I think it's been a good recovery from qualifying for where the car pace was on the Saturday comparison to the Sunday. I think we could have probably scored more points as a team all together, but yeah, good to recover into the race on Sunday, and heading straight here. It's always a good feeling to be in Italy, to be racing in Monza. So yeah, I look forward to be racing tomorrow.
And McLaren are very worried about you this weekend.
Are they?
Yeah, they think you're going to be very, very fast here.
Well, they won last year.
That was last year. We've got new cars, man.
Yeah, I know, but we should be, the one worry for their performance. But
they reckon
it's good
on low downforce, they reckon that you are.
They are downplaying it a bit then.
Are you confident?
Yeah, we are. We are confident. I think in Spa it's been performing very well. The car, we were very strong, feeling at ease in that track. Obviously, the only thing, as I said, is that they won McLaren here. They had the pace and they won on merit. So yeah, we are going to try and push to make sure we score with both cars again, and focus on ourselves tomorrow and see where we are.
What have you got to do for the remainder of the season as we get to the end of the European stage of this year, the remaining races? How do you maximise those to ensure that you cement that fourth place?
Yeah, well, it's what we are doing at the moment, I think. Getting the car as close as possible to the points on Saturday or inside them straight away, be opportunistic in the race, having a strong strategy at the right time, and perform as high up as we can with the pace of the car we have, which we have done quite a few times recently, and when we do so it feels good, so that's the aim.